and this is the continuation of our YouTube series which is based on essay writing. And now today we are going to talk about the lexical resource part that is totally related to vocabulary. That what kind of vocabulary are we using, and we are using the vocabulary at the right place or not. Okay, so firstly I just want to go through band descriptor here, because the topic that we are going to cover up today, that is covered up in both of the parts, in both of the lexical resource of both of the modules, as like speaking and writing. Okay, so firstly just have a look at band descriptors of your speaking module. Here you can check out, firstly we are having 9 band parameter for our lexical resource, and this one is saying that uses vocabulary with full flexibility and precision in all topics. So precision, some people take precision as कि decision का कुछ relation है इसके साथ. No, this is not related to decision here. Precision means that आप जो कुछ भी बोल रहे हो, or the words that you are using, that should match totally with the context. Okay, आपको vocabulary की गलत use नहीं करनी है. You should be using your vocabulary word at the right place. Okay, so it is related to precision here. Now use idiomatic language naturally and accurately. So you are also supposed to use idiomatic language, idiomatic expressions here. Okay, but this is allowed only in speaking module. If you want to use your idiomatic language or expression in writing module, then you have to be 100% sure about that, otherwise ignore them using into your writing module. Okay, so I just want you to have a look at 7 band, okay, 7 band parameter of lexical resource. It is saying that uses vocabulary resource flexibly to discuss a variety of topics, uses some less common and idiomatic vocabulary, and shows some awareness of style and collocation, right, with some inappropriate choices, uses paraphrase effectively. Now I have rounded this word that is known as collocation, so you can have an idea till now that we are going to base our whole discussion on collocation. Okay, and they are important part of speaking module plus our writing module. They can be used in both of the modules, and they are having marks in the lexical resource parameter because this is a part of vocabulary, as like synonyms, antonyms, one word substitution, and collocation, phrasal verbs. These all are parts of our vocabulary module. Okay, now just have a look at the writing parameters here, that how we are able to increase our bands in writing module, specifically in lexical resource part, if we are using collocations properly there. You can check out here that 8 band essay says that uses a wide range of vocabulary fluently and flexibly to convey precise meanings, skillfully uses uncommon lexical items, but there may be occasional inaccuracies in word choice and collocation. So again here they are very important part of your writing module too. So let's first check out that what actually collocations are. Collocations are a group of words that are used exactly every time. I have seen many people that they say that I need to take my, they say that I need to give my exam. Okay, I need to give my IELTS exam next month, but this is wrong here. You never say that I want to give my exam, you say that I want to take exam. So this is the correct collocation here. Take exam, not give exam. There are lots of words like this, there are lots of collocation like this which you have to include into your both of the modules, okay, to score good marks in your lexical resource parameter. And it is sometimes heard that people use give excuse word, that he is giving excuses, but the right word that collocates better with excuses make. He is making excuses. Okay, so guys, we are having different kind of collocations here. Let's have a look at them. First one is your adjective and noun. So there may be some group of words, a collocation there, which is made up of one adjective and one noun. For example, Joe always wears blue, white, or some other bright color. You can check out color is the noun here and bright is the adjective here. Okay, so this is again collocation, that if you want to show some kind of bright colors, you have to use a bright color word. You can never use a dark color. Okay, we always use bright color word. Next one is we had a brief chat about Iraq but didn't have time to discuss it properly. So if you want to, I'm not saying that chat word only collocates with brief here. There are other words too, okay, but here we are talking about a short and concise chat here. For that we are using the word brief. Okay, you cannot say that we had a short chat. If you want to use a word here, then it would be better collocating with brief. Okay, next one is unemployment is a major problem for the government these days. So this kind of words collocation can be used when you want to discuss something about the problem here. Okay, unemployment is a major problem. Next one is improving the health services, another key issue. So these are very important collocation here that you can include into your speaking plus into your writing essay. Okay, next is your noun and verb. So here you are going to check out the combination of noun and verb. The economy boomed. So economy is your noun here and boomed is showing a verb, right? So the economy boomed here. The next one is the company has grown. The company has expanded and now has branches in most major countries. The four companies merged in 2013. They launched the product. The price increase poses a problem for them. The internet has created opportunities for his company. You must have seen that with opportunities, we never use the word give opportunities, provide opportunities. We always use the word create here because it collocates better with create. Okay. Next one is there was heavy snowfall when our plane take off. Right. So with plane, we always use the collocation that is took off or take off according to the tense there. As like we always use the word conducted for the interview. Okay, that a panel of interviews conducted my interview. So this is the word conducted which collocates better with the interview. Okay, next one is your third category of collocation, that is noun plus noun. Okay, there are lots of collocations with pattern: a surge of anger, a sense of pride, a pang of nostalgia. For example, I can say that when I scored high marks in my academics, then I had a sense of pride. Okay, and yesterday when I started reading my diary, I went through a pang of nostalgia. These are kind of collocation that is made up of with the combination of noun plus noun. Next one is going to be verb and expression with prepositions. So these are going to be the expressions here. As Bob went on stage to receive his medal, you could see his sister swelling with pride. So swelling is your verb here, with is your preposition. Right? So this is a kind of expression here, collocation expression here, which is made up of verb plus preposition. Next one is I was filled with horror. I was filled with horror. Filled is your verb and with is your preposition. When I read the newspaper report of the war, when she spilled apple juice on her new blue skirt, the little girl burst into tears. Okay, so burst into tears. I have seen lots of people, they use different preposition here. Burst with tears, burst in tears. No, this collocates better with only into. Next one is verbs and adverbs here. This is quite commonly used. He pulled steadily on the rope and helped her to safety. She placed the beautiful jar gently on the window ledge. Okay, so placed is your verb here and this is the adverb, which is showing that the how the girl has placed the jar and she has placed the jar gently there. I love you and want to marry you, Michelle whispered softly. Okay, he smiled proudly as he looked at the photos of his new granddaughter. He smiled proudly. So this is your verb and adverb, that how he smiled. He smiled proudly. Next one is the combination of adverbs and adjectives. Ben and Jane are happily married. Okay, there is not any kind of difference here, just we are putting the adverbs at front before adjectives here. You are fully aware that there are serious problems. George was blissfully unaware that he was in danger. So these kind of collocation are mandatory to be used in your both of the modules if you want to score very good marks in your vocabulary part, that is your lexical resource parameter. Okay, so lastly we are having a combination of collocation which is made up of adjective plus noun and plus noun. So the collocation with pattern, a noun, some adjective, a state of repair is one of the example there. The barn was in a poor state of repair. So this is the example of this kind of combination. Now let's have a look at some of the commonly used collocations which are related to problem, solution and maybe to cause here. Just to give you example here, because I know that there is a quite a lengthy list out for them. Okay? So the first one is that related to problem here. So if you want to use the problem anywhere in your speaking module or writing module, so these are some of the collocation that collocates better with them. For example, first one is your an acute problem. When we want to refer that some problem is kind of serious here, then we can use the word an acute problem. Okay. Next one is to face a problem, as like we can say that many of the countries in the world are facing the problem of population, high population. Okay, so facing a problem here. Next one is at the heart of the problem. One more collocation is here, a problem may arise. Okay, a problem may arise. If I want to say that if I am going to lead an unhealthy lifestyle here, then this may lead to many problems, as like a problem may arise here, a problem of obesity may arise there. Next one is tackle a problem. When we want to solve a problem, no doubt we can use a word to solve a problem here, plus we can use the collocation tackle a problem here. Okay. Next one is related to solution. So what are the words that we can collocate with the solution? First one is a reasonable solution. Okay. Whenever you encounter your problem solution essay, for example cause effect solution essay, then you can use these kind of vocabulary words there. Next one is a feasible solution. This is my favorite. I never forget to use this collocation whenever I encounter problem solution essay. A feasible solution. Okay. It means not doing extra efforts. The things that are available, readily available to us, उसमें से ही कुछ solution लेना. Optimum solution. Okay. Next one is an obvious solution, a final solution, an immediate solution, a long-term solution, a comprehensive solution. So these are the words that can collocate with solution word. Next is related to opinion. So you are having different kind of opinionated essays here. So to present your view, you can use the words a strong opinion. Okay? A strong opinion, a range of opinion when you want to present some difference of opinions or contrasting opinions there. Next one is a difference of opinion. As I've already told you, opinion is divided. These two kind of collocations are better to be used in your discuss both views essay. When you want to rephrase your both of the viewpoints given in this statement into your rephrasing statement. Next one is in my opinion. This collocation can be used to present your own view there. I have seen lots of people using to my opinion, into my opinion. These are the words that wrongly collocate with. The best one option is in my opinion. So this is just one example here. There are lots of material available on the internet. This one is I have taken from the internet too. And if you want to memorize your collocation here, so this is the best method. I cannot say that you can memorize them because again I would say there is a quite long list. Okay? So you can just make notes properly there. One thing I want to tell you here that whenever you encounter a new vocabulary word, and you are trying to note that into your diary or somewhere in your notes, then you just also write the collocation there. So it makes it easy for you to memorize them. Okay guys, so next one we are going to have a look at an essay here, that is a sample here, and this essay has been evaluated as band 9 by some ex-examiner there. And let's check out it. What are the components are we supposed to include into our essay if we want to score band 9 or even near to that. Okay, so do we need to include lots of complex structure there? Do we need to include lots of collocation there? So what is the exact amount for all of these parameters there? Let's check out here. So firstly, you can check out there is introductory paragraph here, and this is saying that enthusiasm for digital technology is at an all-time high, not least in the workplace. So you can check out there are some words written in the bracket here, LR1, LR2, LR3, CC1. So these are all the division of the points here कि इस person को यहाँ पे LR point, it means lexical resource में इसको यहाँ पे एक point मिल चुका है. Okay, and within the first sentence the person has been given LR2, the second point for the lexical resource. Okay, so this is how your essay is evaluated here. उनको हर एक चीज का पता है because they are masters. They have been doing this evaluation process in so long. Okay, so they are going to give you everything, the point for every good thing there. The next one is not least in the workplace, as companies around the world turn to internet-based training to keep their employees abreast of all the latest developments. As with all new trends, there is some debate about whether this transition is for the best. So you can check out here the proper reason and the proper explanation that why LR1, LR2, CC1 and other points are given here. So let's check out. So LR1 is given here because the examiner gave the reason that topic specific vocabulary is there, appropriate use of paraphrasing. Okay, paraphrasing, in other words we also call it rephrasing too, right? तो एग्जामिनर बोल रहे हैं कि यहाँ पे पर्सन ने बहुत अच्छी पैराफ्रेजिंग की है एंड टॉपिक स्पेसिफिक वोकैबुलरी यूज की है, दैट इज द डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजी हियर. ओके, and next LR2 point is again given for wide range of vocabulary, and this is for this word and all time high. नेक्स्ट सी से कोहेरेंस एंड कोहेजन में फर्स्ट पॉइंट उसको मिला है लिंक्स आइडियाज टुगेदर स्मूथली बिकॉज यहाँ पे नॉट लीस्ट इन द वर्क प्लेस एज कंपनीज अराउंड द वर्ल्ड टर्न टू इंटरनेट बेस्ड ट्रेनिंग, सो यू कैन चेक आउट हियर दैट देयर इज प्रॉपर कोहेजन एंड कोहेरेंस हियर, प्रॉपर लिंकेज बिटवीन द सेंटेंसेस हियर। जैसे बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स ऐसे करते हैं कि उन्होंने जर्नल लाइन लिख दी, नेक्स्ट रीफ्रेजिंग करने जा रहे, देन उसमें कोई कनेक्शन नहीं है। नो, दिस इज नॉट शुड बी द केस, right? So there should be proper linkage between the journal statement, rephrasing statement plus thesis statement. Each and every component in the essay should be very well connected. So next point is again with the LR3 makes natural use of sophisticated vocabulary here. Again LR3 has been given for your vocabulary. Next one is CC2. Again second point in your coherence and cohesion parameter, link sentences together so that the essay flows, right? So you can check out here, as with all new trends, there is some debate about whether this transition is for the best. So this is again your thesis statement plus proper linkage between the paraphrasing statement and the thesis statement has been maintained here. That's why they have given CC2 here. Now the first point in the task response has been given there at the end of the introductory paragraph. This is ends the introductory paragraph in such a way that it leads smoothly into the main essay. So thesis में आपका एक base set हो गया, ठीक है। थीसिस लाइन में उन्होंने आपका एक बेस सेट कर दिया कि ये जो ट्रेंड है इसकी बहुत सारी डिबेट बनती है, बिकॉज सम फाइंड इट एज अ नेगेटिव वन एंड सम अदर फाइंड इट एज अ पॉजिटिव वन। तो उसने पहले ही क्लियर कर दिया कि मेरे ऐसे में इसकी डिबेट होगी। द पर्सन हैज यूज्ड द वर्ड डिबेट हियर। So guys, in the same way, the examiner has given all the explanation, all the parameters on which basis we have given band 9 to the essay. So let's have a look at now body paragraph. Now body paragraph 1 is saying that one key reason for this move, it means जो digital technology है उसका one reason, key reason, you can check out again the vocabulary, use of vocabulary here, one key reason, okay, away from more traditional training methods is the fact that e-learning offers businesses the opportunity to reduce the expenditure significantly. So here you can check out that expenditure significantly is a kind of collocation and that's why they have given LR4 here. Okay, so this is your lexical resource fourth point here, because of a good use of collocation here, expenditure significantly. Providing face-to-face training can be exorbitantly expensive. Again, exorbitantly expensive is going to be your collocation here. So you can check out that within the our body paragraph first, we have been given 2 points for the collocation and that is the part of lexical resource. Particularly in terms of travel costs and lost productivity, and online courses can greatly reduce the expense of keeping employees well informed and up to date. So here the first point, grammatical range and accuracy. Computer-based training renders geographical location irrelevant and this eliminates the need to pay an instructor to travel to your office to cover the cost of sending your employees to a training center. Task response third point. It also minimizes the amount of time wasted from a purely financial perspective. There is no doubt that the shift to digital learning makes perfect sense. GR2 here. So now you can check out, because our whole topic was based upon collocation. So you can check out here that within the first body paragraph we have only used 2 collocation here. That is more than enough. I am not saying you कि आपको अपना पूरा का पूरा ऐसे collocation से भर देना है, आपको अपना पूरे ऐसे just complex structure use करके लिखना है, नहीं, it should be mixture of everything, right? So CC3 point links the introductory paragraph to the main essay. CC3 point links the introductory paragraph to the main essay. You can check out कि thesis को हमने properly end किया था, उसने base set कर दिया था। अब जो हमने body paragraph start किया उसका proper link बन रहा है हमारी thesis के साथ, इसलिए उन्होंने CC में third point यहाँ पे दिया है, ठीक है। TR2 presents a relevant main idea. You can check out here TR2 here. बिकॉज यहाँ पे उसने अपना टॉपिक सेंटेंस इंट्रोड्यूस किया है। क्या है उसका टॉपिक सेंटेंस? ऑफर्स बिजनेस द अपॉर्चुनिटी टू रिड्यूस देयर एक्सपेंडिचर सिग्निफिकेंटली। जब हम वर्क फ्रॉम होम करते हैं देन जो ऑफिस का खर्चा होता है इलेक्ट्रिसिटी का, दैट वी सेव, ओके, तो वही वो बात कर रहे हैं। एंड दिस इज अ काइंड ऑफ सपोर्टिंग आइडिया है, राइट। सो सपोर्टिंग आइडिया है आपका, इसलिए उन्होंने आपको TR2 पॉइंट दिया है यहाँ पे। Next one is LR4, natural use of a wide range of vocabulary and collocation. As I've already told you that within the second paragraph, that is our body paragraph first, we have given 2 points for the use of collocation here, okay, and second point again for your collocation. Next one is accurate use of a complex structure here. You can check out, हमने पूरा ऐसे complex structure के साथ full नहीं किया है, we have used the mixture of every kind of sentence structure here, okay. So now proceeding towards our body paragraph 2, however, तो हियर अगेन यू कैन चेक आउट कि हमें सीसी में 4th पॉइंट मिल चुका है, क्यों? क्योंकि हाउएवर का यूज किया है, एंड दिस शोज प्रॉपरली टू द एग्जामिनर, टू द रीडर, कि यहाँ पे मैं कोई कॉन्ट्राडिक्शन बात करने जा रहा हूँ जो मैंने पहले डिस्कस किया है। ठीक है, तो आपको ऐसा लगता होगा कि ये छोटी छोटी बातों का कौन पॉइंट देता होगा? नहीं, इसके मिलते हैं। एज आई ऑलरेडी टोल्ड यू, दे आर मास्टर्स, दे नो एवरीथिंग, दे आर गोइंग टू गिव यू points for every single thing and very minute things here. Okay, so however is the use of phrase here that is showing contradiction, and you can check out here कि जो हमने body paragraph में पहले discuss किया है उसका opposite discuss होगा body paragraph 2 में. Okay, research suggests that the quality and effectiveness of web-based courses lag behind the efficacy of those delivered in a classroom setting, right? And here you have got your CC5 plus TR4 point. People crave interaction, and while digital training courses may offer a welcome addition to a company's professional development plan, many educators believe that they should be used to complement rather than replace instructor-led sessions. तो यहाँ पे वो पॉइंट बात कर रहे हैं कि अगर हम डिजिटल, सारा कुछ डिजिटली शिफ्ट हो जाएगा, देन हाउ वी वुड बी एबल टू बिकम सोशल बीइंग्स, हमारा किसी के साथ इंटरेक्शन ही नहीं होगा, देन दिस इज देयर मेन पॉइंट हियर, दिस इज अ मेन पॉइंट ऑफ डिस्कशन हियर. ओके, now some subject matters such as compliance training is well suited to an online format, whereas again whereas is like a very little word here, but इस एक वर्ड की वजह से उस पर्सन को सीसी में 6th पॉइंट मिला है. Management or leadership courses which are more collaborative in nature are best taught in person. Many companies are starting to implement blended learning programs which aim to combine the best of both worlds. Right, so now let's check out कि ये जो points मिले हैं क्या reason है इनका. CC4 point is given appropriate use of a linking word to contrast idea. I've already told you कि however एक contrast show करता है, then इसके लिए उसको ये point मिला है. Next one is CC5, good use of referencing those delivered. So web-based courses lag behind the efficacy those delivered in a classroom setting. So this is also known as relative closure, or you can say it a technique of referencing. Okay. TR4 point presents a relevant main ideas. I told you कि उनका main point यहाँ पे discussion का यही है कि जो लोग social interaction के लिए ज़्यादा जाते हैं बाहर, ठीक है, उनके लिए घर पे बैठ के काम करना, it means there is a lack of social interaction there. So that is the main point, and हम अपने ऐसे को support करने के लिए वो point दे रहे हैं, इसलिए हमें TR4 point मिला यहाँ पे. Next one is a well constructed complex structure here. Okay. And again extend supports the main idea. TR5 point here, CC6 links ideas together smoothly, whereas so I told you whereas ने एक linkage किया है यहाँ पे, मतलब कि coherence and cohesion को improve किया है. Okay, so next 2 points we have been given for GR4 and GR5. It means demonstrate the ability to use a wide range of structure, complex structure, simple structure, conditionals, compound structure, everything it is included into this essay. Last one is appropriate use of high level vocabulary. कौन सी थी high level vocabulary यहाँ पे? LR7. This is the combine the best of both words. Combine the best of both words. It means वो बोल रहे हैं कि डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजी और जो दूसरा मेथड है जब हम ऑफिस में जाके काम करते हैं, उन दोनों को कंबाइन करना चाहिए, जो दोनों की बेस्ट चीजें हैं वो हमें सीखनी चाहिए. ओके, सो दिस इज द high level use of vocabulary. Last one, we are left with our conclusion. In conclusion, again CC7 point has been given. इसमें क्या किया, जस्ट उसने इतना ही लिखा है in conclusion. But हमें इससे आइडिया हो गया, जो बिकॉज जो हम ऐसे राइट करते हैं that should be very pleasant experience for the reader. ठीक है, अब अगर हम ऐसे कोहेसिव डिवाइसेस दे रहे हैं उनको, देन इट मेक्स अ क्लैरिफिकेशन इनटू देयर माइंड कि यहाँ पे कंक्लूजन खत्म हो गया या स्टार्ट हो गया, यहाँ पे कॉन्ट्राडिक्टरी बात हो रही है, कुछ अदर बात हो रही है. Okay. In conclusion, although the rise of computer-based education is very attractive in terms of reducing overheads, for the moment at least, more traditional training still has its place in the workplace. The challenge for businesses is to find the right balance between the two. So इसका conclusion यही निकलता है, ठीक है. Whether you are doing your online education versus offline education, or whether you are doing home-based work or working from the office, इन सब का एक ही conclusion निकलता होता है कि नहीं, हम totally एक ही चीज़ पे shift नहीं हो सकते. Online education cannot replace properly the offline education. Okay, same is the case here. So we have to set a balance between both of them. दोनों ही चाहिए हमें. So CC7 point, as I told you in conclusion के लिए उसको ये point मिला है. Next is LR8, natural use of a wide range of lexis. It means बहुत अच्छा use किया गया है यहाँ पे vocabulary का in terms of reducing overheads. Okay, this is the natural use of the vocabulary here. Next one is grammatical range 6 point, accurate use of a complex sentence structure. Here you can check out. Okay, यहाँ से उन्होंने start किया in conclusion से although this is the indication of your complex structure here. जब हम although use करते हैं it means complex structure बना रहे हैं. Okay, next one and the last point is the whole paragraph clearly addresses the task. तो उन्होंने बोला कि जो कंक्लूजन है बहुत अच्छा है, उससे क्लियर हो गया कि हाँ हमें ना तो डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजी पे टोटली रिलाई करना चाहिए, ना ही हमें ऑफिस में बैठ के काम करना चाहिए. वी शुड हैव अ बैलेंस बिटवीन बोथ ऑफ देम. Okay, so this was all about our today's lecture. I hope that everything is clear to you. If you still have any doubts, you can mention them in the comment box. Till then, stay connected, stay healthy. Thank you so much.